could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? You got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson.
Hey guys, Todd from COSN coming at you again today. Hey, today I just want to do a really quick video, almost kind of like a blog, but more of a video. I just want to, today going out again with the guys and with a couple new guys, getting some training in, getting some trigger time in, and I just think it's really important to, if you own a firearm or if you have a firearm for, preparedness, AR-15, whatever you have, I don't care if you have just a regular rifle, M14, whatever it is. Number one, learn how to safely operate that firearm and be safe with the firearm, of course, and I know a lot of you guys out there already know that. But the big case is in prepping, you need to know how to use it. And you need to know how to use it in a crisis. You need to know how to use it and get your mindset right. What I mean by that is, going out and just putting some rounds on paper. Are your firearms accurate? Are you being safe? And making sure that your optics are on. If you have AR-15s, if you have, even pistols with optics nowadays, going out and training with those firearms. And if you haven't been out in a while, try to make that time, and we'll talk about the actual matrix of making time for each part of prepping, and that's another video that I'll be coming out with here in the future. But it's a really big deal to me. Of course I own a firearms company, and we sell everything from outdoors to firearms, and we do a lot of training, and we train people. Of course, I don't do a whole lot of training of people like a lot of these other companies, or I am a licensed instructor from the military as well, but I'd like to do a lot more. But being in business for yourself and having a firearms business and dealing with all the laws that we have to fight through today, it takes a lot of time. But really this video is about prepping, being prepared with your firearm. That's one of your basic tools that are out there that you need to know how to use in a grid down scenario to defend yourself and your family. So if you get, I guess, more going over the importance of it, that is one of your base skills. Yes, food and water is very, very important, and but also defending yourself from those people that probably are going to want your food and water or whatever supplies you might have. So knowing how to operate that firearm, making sure it's accurate, and going through some scenarios and making sure that you have the right mindset to when you use it. It's not just muscle memory, but it's a calculated response in a crisis situation. So like I always teach in a lot of my classes, I call it the survival arc. What that is basically the human reaction to a crisis. Like say something drops outside and hits the side of your house, and then instantly you wake up and you're like, oh God, what was that? Okay, very first thing you got to do is, your body and your mind's going to go into denial. Oh, well, maybe that was just a chair, maybe it's a wind, what was that? And then you go to deliberation. Well, what action should you take? Should I grab my pistol? Should I grab just a flashlight? Should I just go out there in my underwear? What do I do in that deliberation phase? And then finally you get to action. So what I like to teach in a lot of my classes in home defense or just personal defense is shortening that survival arc. So the more that you train, the shorter that survival arc gets, and the more chances you have to survive a critical situation. Yeah, we're more likely to have, a house fire, things like that. But nowadays it's getting a little sketchy. As you know, looking around the world, we're a very fragile society. And if something crashes and we head into a, shit hits the fan scenario, a grid down scenario, that's why I always say, prepare your community, because those are going to be the very first people that you're going to deal with and you're going to communicate with, and, prepare for the worst. Get your stocks, get your food, get your water, get your ammunition, get your, personal protection down. And, that's going to be your very first thing is your community. So prepare your community, get to know your community, teach and learn with your community. And it'll be just a better scenario if everything does crash. And I'm not saying it will, but it's not looking great. But I always say, you know, hope for the best. You know, have a good positive attitude, and, you know, have a lot of good people around you. Surround yourself with good people, and we'll just go from there. But anyway, so this video is just, you know, real brief. Get out there, train, learn, and, you know, understand your firearm. It's a tool. Make sure you understand that tool. It's just like any other tool. It's like a nail gun to a hammer. You know, understand the tool, understand how to use the tool, and do it proficiently. So hey guys, I really appreciate you guys watching and everything you guys do for me. I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. I had to stop off and I had to grab this guy. That's AKA Honey Badger, long range specialist.